Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below. Alright, there is the Scroll Talos. Bit of a bummer he doesn't come with anything else. I'm sure they could have packed in something else with this guy. But this is all you're going to get for those $20. Also, yes, there is the Build-A-Figure piece. I don't count this, but this is, I guess, an accessory. It's the left leg of the Kree Sentry. So the sculpt of him is, of course, an all-new sculpt, has to be. And it's pretty decent. Now, I haven't seen the movie, of course, so can't say how decent it is, but I can only assume that it's as good as it's gonna get. So there is that. We got this soft plastic draping over him, hindering a lot of the articulation, but I do see here that it can come apart, it seems like. So I'm gonna pull it apart and see what happens here. I guess you can remove it. Maybe he does remove it in the movie. And that's how he looks without the trench coat, I'm gonna call it. Whether or not he takes it off in the movie, I don't know, probably not. But I'm just going to do it for the sake of the video so you can see the articulation that's hidden underneath. The head's going to swivel left and right. It's going to go up a lot and down. We're going to go ahead and get an arm that goes forward and back, in and out. We get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, swivel at the wrist with a hinge, ab crunch at the torso here. Then we do get a waist swivel, T-jointed legs go forward and back, in and out. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, there is no boot cut. We get a hinge at the ankle and an ankle pivot. Now with the trench coat on, we get a lot more hindering. All that we just went through. The head can still swivel. It's got a little bit of that collar getting in the way, but it is a very soft plastic, so you can still manage somewhat. Arms are going to go forward and back, but it gets to the point on the right arm where it gets hindered by the sleeve. This one does not get hindered at all since that one doesn't have a shoulder cover. The legs will still go forward and back, no problem. In and out might get a little stuck and hindered here and there. And of course the ab crunch is not going to crunch anymore. You can still pull off the waist swivel if you do it like this. Alright, let's check out his height next to some of the other figures. In the way we'll get Captain Marvel herself. And there she is with the mohawk head. So the hair is going to stand a little taller than usual. But even so, the Scroll Talos is still taller than Captain Marvel herself. Here I'll throw in the comic Val, and then lastly for this wave is the Nick Fury. He's kind of leaning forward. This one actually has a little bit of a loose leg issue on my Nick Fury, so he kind of leans back or forward, whichever he prefers. There you go. Throwing a few more randoms in here. Here is the Red Goblin from Kingpin Wave and the Puma figure from the Kingpin Wave. That is all this figure has to offer. There is your review of the Scroll Talos. We'll know more about him once the movie releases later this year. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you have not done so already. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Bye.